Froggy, Real Country Variety. It's a Danger Show. We're in Nashville for CMA Week, and Eddie Montgomery's sitting down with us.
What's happening, my brother? Good to see you, man. What a week, man. It's wild and crazy this week, and just really getting started and kicked into it, so look out.
Now, is this how you dress every day? I got to know, because I've seen you many times. You usually got a football jersey on or something. Today you got jeans, a Kentucky shirt, and a Confederate hat on.
Well, you know, and that's the thing, because Kentucky's first game, of course, you know, I don't want to say, but Kentucky is national championship. You know,
college basketball.
College basketball.
Okay.
So, and
it's hard to argue with that.
Our first game is the night of CMA, so I got to try to be around and watch find a TV too. So
right. Troy's not with you? Is he out?
No, he's actually it's Halloween, if everybody knows, and T-Roy's a big Halloween buff, and of course his youngest daughter. So they're getting ready. His whole neighborhood puts on a thing. I mean, it's probably as big as the CMAs.
You know, I was actually sad. I have 4 kids. I was actually sad to be away for Halloween because they moved the show up this year.
I've heard a lot of people saying that.
But that hurricane that hit last night. Pittsburgh.
Man, I hate to hear that for everybody up in the Northeast, man. I feel sorry for them up there, man, and just hang in there.
Well, people in Pittsburgh, from what I've been hearing from my wife, like it's big bad storms, but the power's still on and everybody's okay. So, but they did cancel trick-or-treating for Wednesday and moved it to Saturday. So I'll get to be there with my kids.
That's great, Dan, brother. Yeah. That's what it's about right there.
You're right, and that leads into your next new song. But what are your kids going to be for Halloween? What T-Roy's and yours?
Well, T-Roy won't never tell nobody what it. You know, of course, I know T-Roy's a big Batman freak, but he won't never tell nobody until it's that time. So he won't tell him or Angie, his wife, or he won't let his kids or anything until.
Okay.
Because it's I reckon in his neighborhood they have such a big competition over there that it's
they don't want to leak the costume out. That's funny. That's great. Yeah. All right. What about you? You gonna dress up or not?
Oh well, I'm gonna come. I think I might go as a professional drinker.
Yeah, I think you can do it.
Well, I figure a professional drinker, I'd be pretty good at that.
Yeah, I've seen you a couple times in Pittsburgh practicing that costume. So we're talking about kids. Your new song is called "I'll Keep the Kids," and that's got to be a very personal song.
It is, and of course, going through a divorce, and I tell you, which I did not know, I wrote the song on my bus out here actually, and with a couple buddies of mine. And I didn't know until people was telling me, going like, man, do you know that like 72 or 73% of all marriages end up in divorce? Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, I know how it starts because I've heard it, and I've heard it from a lot of people now after they've heard the song going, you start out and you go like, all right, whatever we do, let's keep the kids out of the middle of it. Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, they get lawyers. Next thing you know, it's about material things and it's about money. And all the kids want, man, they just want to love mom and dad.
Yeah, right.
That's all. That's all they want. And that's when whether you're male or female, the parents end up showing what kind of big idiots they are.
Right.
I tell you, I just hate it because I hate it for anybody that goes through it because nobody wins except for the attorneys.
Yep.
That's the bottom line. Nobody wins, and the thing about it is you got to keep going and try to put get the kids, and that's take care of the kids. That's what it's all about, and hopefully in the end, there's a reason why you got divorced because you disagree.
Yeah, right. Right. Yeah. So it's hard to negotiate.
Exactly. So and the bottom line is, always remember it is about the kids, and forget all the other stuff.
That's a nice message. Yeah. I agree. Listen, I have 4 kids, but 2 of them are from a previous marriage. So I've been there.
I've been there, too.
And when you get in a divorce, there's 2 ways to hurt somebody. It's to take their money and their kids. You know what I mean? And
you just say you hate it. I hate it for anybody that has to go through it.
Right. I'd rather take the money.
Yeah.
I'll keep the kids.
Yes.
I feel the same way. Let's play the record.
All right, you got it, brother. I appreciate it.
Montgomery Gentry, we're in Nashville for CMA Week with Froggy.